And I'm on. Hello and welcome. Oh, the camera's not on. What do you expect? Good evening and welcome. Hello, Simon. Nice to have you on. And doing a gaming night tonight again. Some sort of random games. I'm probably going to focus more on the Amiga tonight, but anyway. I've got my Amiga shirt on just for the occasion, so I probably will stick with some Amiga stuff tonight. But anyway, I hope you can hear me okay as usual, and let's turn the TV on. Wrong one. That one. Not looking too clear, but yeah, I found a new overlay which I thought I'd try. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd give some Amiga stuff a go tonight and see how the night goes. Cool. Yeah, thanks. I hope so. Oh, nice one. Thanks for the sound check as well. Got me beer on the go too, which is the main thing. Cheers. So I'm just gonna have a look and see what. I did save some games earlier. There's sort of favourites on here, but you know what? This thing's crashed. What do you expect? Right, let's just reset this thing. This is how it starts, you know. You know it's going to be a good night when it crashes at the start. There we go. Let's let that boot up. And yeah, I thought I'd try some Amiga stuff. Let me just make sure I've got all the settings right, and that's on. That's on. So we should be good to go. Let's try something. Yeah, anyway, I hope you're all having a good weekend so far, and I'm not sure if we've got many on, but welcome. I'm probably going to change systems at some point during the night, but I'll start with the Amiga because the Amiga is a bit of a favourite of mine. You've probably guessed, and that was the sort of go-to system I used to love. The consoles were good, but my Amiga was it was just the best thing. I'm a bit of an Amiga fan. Commodore, I love Commodore. I hear all the Atari people now. So, favourites. Let's have a look. Not Crystal Kingdom Dizzy. I did not favourite that. I don't know how that got in there, but it's in there. So, I think we'll start with some. We'll start with a shoot 'em up. I think. Now this is one of my favourite shoot 'em ups. It's called Tubular Worlds, and the first time I played this was actually on the PC, but it didn't have the same sort of sound, graphics and music as the Amiga. The Amiga version was much better in my opinion. PC version was good, but the sound was much better on the Amiga. Let's get back. Let's turn that down a bit. Here he goes. I'm straight in, so this is. I wonder if I've got the right version loaded. This is the thing. Let me check some settings on it. Easy. Well, yeah, it has to be easy. What else? I'm not going to do it on hard. Joypad. Definitely joypad. Anyway, here we go. Let's try again. Cheers. Appreciate that. You know what? This game planning this one. One I'm doing one next weekend. Actually, I'm going to do a Halloween special. So join us. But no, that would be great if you can. If you want to join in, please do. I'm going to do a night of zombies, werewolves, ghosties, monsters, you name it. All the spooky stuff from the retro world and from the modern world too, because there's some brilliant modern games that are out there. This is the power of modern too. Let's turn that down a bit. Let's try this. There we go, let's try that. Sometimes it's always difficult to get the volume levels completely right, so you end up hearing more of the game music than my actual voice, which is probably not a bad thing, because I know Sean at work, if you're listening, Sean, it does help him go to sleep. So whether that's the sound of my voice or the or just the stream in general, I don't know. But I'm glad it helps in some way or other. It'd be great to have you on board, Simon. So yeah, if you're at a loose end next weekend, Saturday night. 7:30 p.m. It's not actual Halloween because that's on a Tuesday night. Though I think everyone's going to be out doing Halloweeny stuff on the Saturday night and the Sunday perhaps. So I thought, why not just do the usual, lock myself away and play some games. Depending on if my lovely wife wants to do anything as well, of course, but bugger. I don't know if I'd go that far. Hang on, what's going on with my let's see if I got my chat. Why's my chat box not working? There we go, let's turn that on. There we go. Now you can see a whole stream of chat on the screen. Now tell me if is that annoying? If it's annoying, I'll turn it off and we can keep the. It shouldn't stay up there like that. I just thought it's good to have the chat thing on there like that because people can see what we're talking about. Other than if they're watching it on the mobile phones or whatever. Enter my name. I should know my name by now, shouldn't I? We'll do that. Ha! Good luck with that. The door is firmly locked. I'll be having the pumpkins out with the flamethrowers in them. No, I'm only joking. I love Halloween. Any chance of zombies? You know me, zombies. I love me zombies. Right, next, let's try. This is another favourite of mine. I love this. Don't you, Mr. Zombie? Exactly. There's going to be plenty of that next weekend, I'll tell you. Yep. So, with all that in mind, this isn't a really. This isn't supposed to be a zombie night tonight. This is just a random. Good evening, KO. Nice to have you on. Yes, I'm back, and yeah, I didn't come on last weekend. We had some things, family things planned, and we were doing some bits and pieces. So, but yeah, the next Next weekend, I shall be gracing the screen on YouTube if you want to join in. Next weekend I'm planning a bit of a Halloween thing, so we'll see how that goes. Ah, yes. Yeah, F1 GP and Stunt Car Racer. Great games. Absolutely. There's so many games on the Amiga that I love, and it's hard to pick any real ones that I. There's so many games that I like, you know, hard to choose a favourite. There's so many. And let's get. The problem is I'm trying to get out of this intro. Skip past the intro. I think I've lost the point where I can skip the intro now. Oh wow, you got the steering wheel and pedals. What? Can you use that with your Amiga? I'm intrigued. Yeah, this is kind of one of my favourite side-scrolling sort of, I don't know what you call it, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, everything ups, thingy up. And there's some great samples in this. It's awesome, KO. Yeah, I mean, any form of controls really were great, especially back then. I mean, I was recently playing Flight Simulator on PC, and I sort of. I felt myself wanting to get myself a flight yoke and a throttle quadrant, and yeah, that'd just be cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, having a steering wheel. I mean, if you could, I suppose you could remap it. Yeah, you could. I suppose if you've got something like that, you can remap it for anything really. The Amiga was only a 9-pin joystick port. So I suppose you could get an interface, and I suppose it's possible. I can do Barbie again, Simon. I could try and do like a Halloween Barbie if you want. I've got a lot of stick from that at work actually. So Sean, if you're on, there's no Barbie tonight, unless you want it, of course. I can always. I don't know if they didn't think they did a Barbie game on the Amiga, thankfully. But thankfully for the rest of you as well, really. Let's get that. Oh, go away. Because that's my save point done. Oh, get off. Some weird alien things. I love the samples they used in this. Oh, I have to check that out. I have heard of Turtle Beach, and they do make some good stuff actually. Oh, that's good to know. I might have to have a look into that. Yeah, Turtle Beach makes some pretty good stuff actually. Oh, I'm getting my brain sucked out by some sort of aliens at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I might check out the Turtle Beach stuff actually, because I do a lot of a lot of Flight Simulator, and I've just got back into it again. So PC wise, that is. I think I need to activate. There we go. I've done it. Let's pick this thing up. Oh dear, walking through the fire. That's not good. Oh, Unreal. Now, Unreal is definitely Unreal. It's such a great game. I'm totally with you on that one. It was pretty advanced for its time as well. It was sort of like 3D, the start of the 3D era, really, wasn't it? When it was interesting how they implemented it, but yeah, Unreal was fantastic. Cheers. I am drinking a usual King Goblin tonight. It's quite strong. Do you know what, Simon? I'm the same. I think if the passengers, if they knew I was flying, they'd probably get out first. Yeah, I do tend to make some pretty scary manoeuvres in the planes. I was flying. What was I flying earlier? I was flying an A320. Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking that myself with Unreal. In fact, I think I'm going to have to reset this. Let's reset this because I'm going to try and get... I think Unreal needs a demo. Yeah, you're right. It's when the guys that do the demo scenes make a game, Unreal is what you get. That's quite a good way of putting it, actually. And I will show you, if you're not sure about what Unreal is, we shall have a look. So yeah, basically this is a mirror image of my actual Amiga. I'm not using my real Amiga tonight because one, it's a bit old, and two, it's a little bit unreliable. It does work. It does crash a little bit more than this, so I am using emulation, but it's a mirror image of my hard drive and my setup on my Amiga 600. Yes, I have an Amiga 600. It's not everyone's favourite, but I love it. I think it's a great system. I mean, I would have loved the 1200, but I had to make do. So anyway, Unreal. Here we go. I think the intro music on its own just needs to be demoed, as you'll see in a minute. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking about the Vampire. Now, I went for the Furia instead, which is basically a 020 accelerator and a bit more RAM. Just enough to enable you to run some of the WHD load games. It's similar to the Vampire, but not quite as powerful. Nowhere near as powerful, actually, but... yeah, the Vampires, they're great, but very expensive, but you can do some great stuff with the Vampires. You've got HDMI graphics, high-res graphics. The Furia is basically just gives the CPU a bit more oomph and a bit more RAM. You've got a bit more chip RAM, a bit more fast RAM to play with. Not chip RAM, I think the chip RAM was the trapdoor RAM. But I think in total I've got about 8 or 9 megabytes out of it, maybe 10. Yes, I've heard of this. I've seen the Pi. I forget what it's called, Pi Storm or something. It might be something else. I've been seeing a lot of things about that recently. I quite like using my actual Amiga hardware as well, so it's sort of... Anyway, this music is awesome. It reminds me of sort of like Art of Music, Art of Noise, Art of Music, Art of Noise. Yeah, this music is absolutely awesome. Brilliant samples. Yes. You could just sit and listen to the music all day. It's absolutely awesome. So this was one of the main reasons to get an Amiga, really. Absolutely. I think they certainly do. I mean, I go back to my Amiga all the time. Maybe not just for nostalgia reasons, but the games are amazing. Oh wow, cool. Sorry, what country were you from again? Saying it might be Belgium or something. That's my memories. Aha, yes, it was Belgium. Excellent. Oh wow, okay. Great taste, I have to say. It's certainly a good game. I think let's get into it. Here goes. Now this is a cool little title intro. So this would have been able to run on a stock Amiga 500, 500 plus, 600. I think it could have, I'm not sure about the 500 plus maybe. May have needed a megabyte of RAM. I think the 500 had about 512k, unless you had a RAM upgrade on that. There was always the kids at school that had the Amigas, and of course I had the Sinclair Spectrum at the time. There we go, 1 megabyte sound effects. So you did need 1 meg of RAM basically. I have to warn you, I'm probably not very good at this, but that's all part of the fun. Fire to go. Okay. Oh my god. Let's get those dinos. Oh no. It's kind of like an early version of Star Fox, isn't it? but on the land. They had the right idea though. This is a great idea. God, I can imagine that must be quite a depressing game. Actually, I've not ever seen that game on the Commodore 64. There were some weird games on the C64 actually, and I mean the people are still making games on there now, but but I have to say some of the games that have come out recently are absolutely incredible. Oh dear, I'm not very good at this. Go left, go right. Ah, bugger. You hit something, go right. I'm trying. Damn pterodactyls. I've just squashed my pterodactyl. I've flown straight into a low shit. That's what impresses me as well, that this pterodactyl's got shields. Game over. See, I told you I wasn't going to be too good at that. Oh my god. There we go, look. Oh wow, yes. So you're literally controlling a nuclear power plant, eh? That's got to be a bit depressing, surely. I'm not sure about that. That'll do. I might have to give this another whirl. At least I came first. But I don't think that was probably not. Actually, I've also gone last as well. I'm at number 8 as well on there. So I've played it before and done even worse. So I think we'll have one more bash at this. Press fire to start. Come on, pterodactyl. Go right. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, I might have to check that out now you said that. I'm just intrigued to see what that's going to be like as a game. I mean, that's literally... Talk about making a game out of anything. It's kind of Jurassic-y, isn't it, Simon? I'm absolutely crap at this, by the way. Oh, crap. Right. Oh. Oh, so lots of splattered pterodactyl all over those rocks. I guess it's a pterodactyl. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be. It's not really a pterodactyl, is it? It's kind of like a... some bird thing. It's way before Jurassic Park, this is. Yeah, Jurassic Park 93. Makes you wonder where Jurassic Park got their idea from. Maybe someone saw this game and thought, you know what? Dinosaurs. Do like the if you look at the sky, the parallax scrolling is pretty cool. But you'll have to excuse my playing skills because I'm absolutely crap at this. Oh, you squashed, not crashed. Oh, past all the skeletons. Surprisingly, this is quite a hard game. It is for me, anyway. I wonder what I'm actually shooting as well. That's the other intriguing thing, isn't it? It's like some sort of dino lasers. Oh, bugger. You hit something. No shit, Sherlock. I definitely did hit something. Oh, man. Yes, it's difficult. That's the other reason why I'm not using my real Amiga as well. As some of my keys don't work, so Yeah, I need to get myself a new keyboard membrane. I've tried cleaning it up and checking the ribbon cable out and all of that sort of stuff, but it's getting very worn out. I've opened and closed my Amiga so many times over the last few years. I mean, it's in pretty good working order now. I've had it all recapped. You know, I've got the real time clock battery and the the trapdoor RAM on one card set. That's good. Furia upgrade, SD to IDE. I used to have the compact flash hard drive, but it got a lot of problems with that, so I went to SD. And yeah, it was to do with the max file setting on there as well. There's lots of settings on there you have to play around with, but it's a bit unreliable to use on a stream. I have done it before in the past. Yes, I have seen that they're getting few and far between at the moment, and they are very expensive too. You're right, the German, because there's two colours, I think there's a green one and a blue one, the actual membrane that goes under the keys. Yeah, they're getting harder and harder to get hold of, but I may have to do a repair on what I've got, because I can repair stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, do you know what? I would. If I had enough money, I'd have my own repair shop and had the tools and the time, but yeah, I'm still learning electronics and stuff, so... Anyways, right. I think it's time for something else, so let's have a look. These aren't all my favourites, by the way. I just chucked a few in here. Crystal Kingdom Dizzy, I have no idea why that's in there, honestly. Galaga, that's a good game. It's a Galaxian, basically. And yes, that should load now. I could speed this up a bit, I suppose, but let's turn that down a bit so you can hear my voice. Yes, bear with me a second. Get that tuxedo out, Simon. That's a lottery win there, then. I used to like playing this at the arcades. Well, there wasn't very often at the arcades, but doesn't mean to say I'm any good at it though. Which is quite obvious that I'm not. There we go. So, but what did you expect? Ah, come on. Right then. First one was a bit of a warm-up. Oh, that's what I need. Better weapons. I mean, this game is covered nearly on every system. Yeah, Giana Sisters. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but yes, that's a great game. It's a bit of like a... If you don't know what that is, Simon, that's it's kind of like a Mario type clone in a way. It's a platformer, but it was pretty cool. I think we'll have a look at that next. Oh, ooh. In fact, just for everyone's sanity and mine as well, I think we'll look at that now. So if I just put, it should come in now. There we go. Let's give this a shot. And we are going to load, hopefully. What a great title. Absolutely. Yeah, Nintendo, they don't like things like this. Very, very protective, aren't they, Nintendo? And you can see the Mario coming out into it now. If I can get this to work, it would be even better. I never tried the C64 port of this actually. Here we go. Let's give this a shot then. Here we go. Nothing at all like Mario. I don't know what they're talking about. Absolutely nothing like Mario at all. See, look, it's not a plumber. Oh, here we go. What's the matter with Nintendo? It's nothing like Mario at all. Yeah, exactly. Mario copied this. I don't think so somehow, sadly. Mario was out... the original Mario was out... God, that was 80-something, wasn't it? Early 80s. This is a bit later on. But yeah, this side, the scrolling was very smooth on this. Yeah, much better than the scrolling you'd get on the PC at the time as well. Obviously, this was kind of like EGA graphics, I suppose, where the PC was sort of VGA, but the scrolling and the graphics are very chunky and lumpy on the PC at the time compared to the Amiga. I wonder. This is the... there was a cheat on the original Mario, obviously, that we all know about. I just wondered. Probably not. No. I was trying to cheat and it went horribly wrong. I kinda did. Ah! So it's not Mario, it's Maria. There you go, Simon. Super Maria. Yeah, the warp zones. Yeah. I thought there might have been a warp zone on this as well, but I don't think they included that. Ah, whoops. Is it me, or am I just doing the same level over and over again? Or did I not complete the Yes. Actually, it's good that they've got this, though. You know, it's... I think Commodore had the right idea. It's a shame Nintendo pulled this. Do you know what? I think you might be right. I did start a two-player game. I don't know how I did that, but I suppose that was... I must have... Oh. There we go. Oh, no, nearly. Don't tell me I started a three-player game. No, this is definitely a different level. Something tells me I can't do anything with that bouncy ball thing. Ow. That I know, that's the thing about Mario. At least you got a chance in Mario. Not quite sure if that's supposed to be like my power-up mushroom. Yeah, sorry, I did start a two-player game. Oh well. That's my fault. But at least you get to see it twice. It gives me practice as well. Now that was just fluky, that was. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. It's quite cool actually, isn't it? I do like the music. It's quite catchy. If anything, it's not quite as annoying as the actual Super Mario. Right, let's see if I can get past this thing. This ball of doom. Oh, there's got to be a way around that thing. I mean, if they could have called this Super Maria Sisters, couldn't they? But they didn't. Yeah, the Amiga had fantastic music capabilities, didn't it? Tracker music, mod stuff. Oh, you've got to be joking. Oh, I don't know if this is more frustrating for you to watch or for me to play. I'm just deciding that at the moment. Obviously, I wouldn't know how frustrating it is for you to watch, but it's just... Ah. Right then. I'm guessing that's a power up though. I'm not sure. You'd have thought it'd be a shield at least, wouldn't you? Because it doesn't seem to do anything apart from make me some sort of ghosty thing. So how the hell are you supposed to get past this ball then? Any ideas? Ah. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Oh, 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 oh. I think I'm going to go up here because it's safer. No, no. Oh. Sausages. There we go. I think it's time to change now to something else. I reckon. I'll see if I can find another platformer. There were some good platformers. Super Frog is one I used to play a lot of. I used to quite like Super Frog. That was quite good. There he is there on my background. If I can get this thing to load now. We go decide to crash now. Oh, just like the real thing. It does emulate it quite well because it does crash. This is what happens to my. It's an identical setup to what I've got. Yeah, Turrican. I should not have even had to ask about that because that is awesome. I love Turrican. Turrican 2, Zool, Turrican 3. Turrican 2 is actually my favourite, I think. Zool was a good game. Yeah, there's so many platformers that were great on the Amiga, and let's see if we got anything now. Are we going to do anything today? No, yes or no? Right. What is going on with this? This is what would happen to my actual Amiga. It would just. That's probably why. It might actually be something to do with the image, the hard drive image. Yes, I have heard of the Doom clone on the Amiga. I forget what it's called though, but it's something like Doom, but it's not. And yeah, I think I need to get a 1200 set up for it to work, if I remember rightly. It does need quite a bit of juice to make it work. I don't know if it worked on the 600, did it? That's it, grind. Is this going to work, or are we just going to have... It's going to be one of those days where it doesn't work. Oh, you horrible thing. Let's try it again. Yeah, I knew it was going to start doing this. So we're going to have to do it all again. Lombard Rally, yeah, I used to like Lombard Rally. I mean Turbo Challenge Lotus was that was a good game too. Do you know what? I didn't know it could run on a stock A500. That's interesting. Anyway, just bear with me a sec. I'm just I'm having to reboot this in the background whilst I because it's done its normal thing of crashing. It's because it likes doing that. And what are we doing? It doesn't know what we're doing today, so we go to that and that. Ah, don't you love technology sometimes? Right, now, hopefully, where is it? Let's get this going again, and hopefully, why have we not got any picture? This is not going very well tonight, I have to say. There we go, we're back. Guru Meditation. It certainly seemed like it then. Unfortunately, this is an emulator, so it's I don't know if that's worse in some ways. You get more trouble with the emulator. At least my Amiga, it actually works when you turn it on, but then you would occasionally get a corrupted hard file. Might have to do this the slow way, but yes, let's do it the slow way. And wow, do you know what? I don't normally go in this way, so hang on. Turrican. For some reason, my iGames, what's called iGame, basically, it's not loading, so I'll have to redo my. Oh, it did. I needed to be patient. That's what I needed to do. Be patient, young Padawan. Alright, Turrican. I think we'll try Turrican 2. James Pond, yeah, another classic game. James Pond RoboCod, actually, that was a good one. Nothing to do. It had something to do with the chocolate bar penguins, Chuck Rock. God, there's so many, isn't there? This is one of my favourites. Yes, it's a bit mad, isn't it, when you think about it? Yeah, it's a bit mad. The Amiga was a very capable machine. Oh no.
Power up. Down. Multiple. Down. Power up.
Oh no. Go away. Oh. The trouble is, it's getting used to up for jump rather than pressing a button for jump. That's the only thing. A lot of the Amiga games were designed for the joystick. I'm using a control pad. With my actual Amiga, I use my Mega Drive pad. I think you can use a Master System pad. It's probably the most compatible. Mega Drive pad seems to work okay. The pinouts weren't so bad. I think they were compatible. So you got to be a bit careful with some of the 9-pin stuff. Yeah, the Master System pad's quite a compatible control pad for the the Amiga. Yeah, you're right. I do like the Amiga 500 Mini that they brought out, but you want the real keys, don't you? That's the thing. I would love to have had an actual Amiga 500. Oh yeah, Super Monaco GP. That was a good. Yeah, Jaguar XJ220. Now that was a game. That was actually quite good. I am sucking at this big time tonight. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, don't use the start button on the Mega Drive pad. That's why the Master System pad is a lot better for the Amiga, because you only had two buttons. You had the button 1, button 2, and your directional pad. I need to. Oh, go away. Vroom, yes. Supercars as well. That was another one.
Main power high.
That's the one I wanted.
Laser. Down.
That's it. Go away. Test Drive, yes, I do. Yeah, that was quite a good. Was that the Mega Drive Test Drive? I can't remember now. Ah. I used to be good at this. I promise. I'm not going that way. I'm probably better at this when I'm not talking, but... Wouldn't give you all something very entertaining to watch, though. Bollocks. Right. Yes. Of course, you were an Atari ST man, weren't you, Simon? You traitor.
Hulk shield around.
Oh, okay.
Shield.
Oh, so you had it. Oh, right. So you had it on the Atari ST, because I don't remember seeing that on the Amiga. I was thinking it was the Mega Drive, but some games were ported to the ST. See, I was brought up with a Sinclair Spectrum of 128K. I've still got my 128K toast rack sitting behind me at the moment on the shelf. It's in bad need of some recapping, but yeah, all my friends at school had Amigas and Mega Drives and stuff like that, Master Systems. I had a Sinclair Spectrum, and do you know what? I loved it to bits. Not many people had a Commodore 64 though. We had a few people that had the Spectrum. I had the Spectrum Plus 128. It was like it was the last one that Sinclair made before they sold it out to Amstrad.
One up.
That's what I wanted. I've just used my crap. Could do with a power up about now. Oh dear. That didn't last long. Good to have you on. Anyway, thanks very much, KO. Cheers for joining in. Have a good one. Yeah, catch you again. Yeah, I had quite a few games on the Spectrum, and I'll tell you one game I had on the Spectrum that was really, really good for what it was Hard Driving. There's a version of that on the Amiga, but seeing it on the Spectrum, the frame rate was terrible on it, but skid marks. I don't know that one. That sounds dodgy. That does, but. Skid marks. I'm trying to think if I know that game. Let me see. I'm intrigued now, Simon. Skid. Come on, there's got to be a skid mark. Yes, there is. Skid marks. I can see it. Skid marks on the Amiga coming up. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, ow. God, that's strong stuff, that. King Goblin. What the hell is this? Okay. Wow. I guess this is kind of like a cheat screen then, I suppose. Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Nice music. Nice choice, Simon. I'll see what the game's like though. Music's pretty cool. Obviously, so I choose my track. I think I'll start with that one because that looks basic. Oh wow, this is a bit like what was that game I played? KO suggested it the other day. Was it Rock and Roll Racing or something? I forget what it was called now, but it was similar to this. This is pretty cool. It's quite hard though. Oh, no. Am I still going the right way? That's the question. God, this thing's definitely got a mind of its own. I thought I was going to run people over then. Sorry about that. I like the graphics, they're sort of isometric. So that early 3D. I was crap at that by the look of it. Hit F1 to race. Well, I pressed F1. I like the music. It's not accepting the I'll try one of the buttons. How do you start this again then? Press escape. Ah, there we go. Let's choose a different circuit. Let's try that one. So you have this on the ST, did you? Because this must have been quite a cool game to have on the ST. Ooh. Pretty cool graphics, actually. For the time. The little shadows underneath the cars. I think I'm going to come last again. I've got this funny suspicion that it's not going very well. Oh, yes. Yeah, some of the first Amiga games I ever played were probably like Lemmings and stuff like that, you know. Lemmings, First Samurai, I'm trying to remember what other games. Oh, okay. I don't think I've got super skid marks on. I think I've only got this version, but this looks like a complex track. Let's try this one. I'll tell you what, it certainly is giving me some skid marks playing it. Oh, that's not very fair, is it? Did you see that? They drove like maniacs around here. It's like going around the Magic Roundabout in Swindon. Oh. Shit, I'm going the wrong way. I'll go this way just for a laugh. Oh, it won't let me go back up that way. That's ridiculous. I think this might be slightly easier to control with a joystick. Although I'm not sure. How the hell can you control that? I think it takes a bit of practice, doesn't it? What you need is like a Mario Kart type of thing now. You can chuck banana skins out the window. Drink driving, don't do it. That's probably why I'm not doing very well. Let's have a look, see if we got a super skid marks. Oh, you've got to be gonna have to reset. Super skid marks. That's never a good thing, is it, if you've got super skid marks? Right, okay. Let's try that. Need to be patient this time. Trouble is, there's no. I've got no way of knowing if it's actually doing anything in the background. Sometimes it's just kind of, it's a bit of a guessing game. I think it's going to pop up now, and any minute, there we go. So if I put in super, let's see what we get. Super Monaco GP, super obliteration. I don't know what that is, but that sounds quite interesting. Super hang on, super frog, Rocket Ranger. No, I'll have a look. I've never heard of that one. Let's see what we've got. I have. You're in luck. Rocket Ranger. Let's have a look at this then. It's always good to try something new, you know. At least you can see what it looks. I can see what it looks like, and you can see how I play it. It's just for the entertainment value. It's like a war type game then. Oh, Cinemaware. I never knew they did this. Cinemaware made some great games actually on the Amiga. It Came from the Desert is one of my favourite games that they made. Don't know if you've played that. Okay. See if I can load it. Let's just go to takeoff and see what happens. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we'll start at the top. You report to your commander, General Horace Bulldog Brady. Okay, right. Let's have a look. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but anywhere. Where do I go? I guess let's try here. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I probably should have read it, really, but I went in head first and I thought I'll just click and play and see if something happens. I'll tell you what, hang on. Let's go back up to here a minute. Rocket Lab. Okay, take off. Click button to transfer Lunarium. Aha. Gotta be kidding. Whoops. So literally it's a rocket man. Okay. Come on then, let's see, let's try. I'm not doing very well here. Jesus. So, how are you supposed to fly this dude then? Let's try this. So we'll take a bit of a run this time. I'll tell you what, his rocket pack's shite, isn't it? Really. Oh dear. Right, I'll try again. Oh yes, it's kind of a shooter. This is a very strange game, Simon, but I kind of like it. Oh wow. Oh oh crap. I've landed. Pick destination. So, yeah, I see what you're saying. This is nuts. Send an SOS. Need some more fuel. I'm not going to put all of it in there this time though. Let's put about that in. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I thought he would have got it by now. He needs to sort his rocket pack out. Right, try again. Right. Oh man. There's got to be some sort of trick to this. Right, I'm going to try again. I didn't have enough rocket fuel. Oh dear. Simon, that's nuts, that is. That's nuts, that game. Turbo boost. I think I need some more fuel. Let's chuck it all in there, just for a laugh. There we go. We'll fill it up now. We'll have a full tank of fuel. We'll probably sink like a lead balloon now. It's absolutely nuts, this is. Never seen anything like it. So, here we go. Apparently it's supposed to go beep. I couldn't hear it go beep. Right, let's try again. He's crap, isn't he? It might be me though. You fed the wrong amount of lunarium into the chamber. The rocket pack splutters and dies, leaving you in silence. Except for a familiar voice. It's your grandmother's voice repeating one of those sayings you would love to forget. Oh dear. So long, Grandma. Oh dear. I think that is the end. That one. Rocket Ranger. Simon, I'm glad that I tried that. That's quite good. I think I might need to practice a bit more though. That's quite cool. I like that. I was trying to think of another platformer. And let's have a look, see what else we got. Oh, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I had to mute the microphone there because unfortunately the disc gives you a bit of gas. Anyway, I hope I muted it. If not, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Favourites. No, I've done that now. I've got to wait again. Here we go. Traps and Treasures. This is quite a cool game on the Amiga. Good sound, good music, little platformer. Hopefully the microphone muted when I burped, so but I tell you what, I'll have to play that back.
Starbite Software presents.
So apologies about that. Here we go. Piratey Land. Now, I always thought this pirate looked like one of the Bee Gees. Obviously, yeah, not good now, but... Dune. Now, that was honestly... Dune. Simon, that's a great game, mate. I had that on the PC, and... honestly, that was one of the best games I ever played. I think Dune. It's kind of a strategy sort of game, but it was. If you've ever watched the film, you know how good the game is. The game was brilliant. On the PC, it was. I don't know whether it was the same sort of game on the Amiga. I think it kind of was. So basically, one of the Bee Gees going down underwater collecting the bags of rubbish. Oh, not bags of rubbish, coin bags. It's like bags of rubbish, though. Let's go underwater and collect bags of rubbish. Who thought of that? So it's good your boy don't make games, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure Dune was like Star Wars in a way. It was... Dune was a... I mean, I'm a big fan of Dune. The movie... Well, not... I haven't actually seen the new one all the way through yet, but the original one that was made in 1980-something. 1980, I think, with Patrick Stewart in, and it actually had Sting in it as well, weirdly enough. That was a bit weird. But that was such a great film. If I remember, Brad Dourif was in it as well, and he's if you know Brad Dourif, he's one of these actors he's just great at playing evil characters or characters with sort of like some sort of psycho tendencies, you know. He's got this look on his eyes, but he's been in loads of stuff, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek Voyager, but yeah, there's some great actors in the original Dune. Simon the Sorcerer, oh yes, that is a great game. I had that on the PC a while back, and it was the CD-ROM version, so it had all the voices. I think it had the voice of Chris Barry from Red Dwarf, Lister from Red Dwarf. If you're not sure who Chris Barry is, oh crap. But that was a great game. It's one of these point-and-click games, a bit like Monkey Island, because Monkey Island was one of my favourite point-and-click games. Monkey Island 1, Monkey Island 2. Legend of Carandia. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but that was another great point-and-click game. Tell you what, let's have a look in Dune. See if there's anything like the version I had on the PC. I don't remember it very well on the Amiga. I know there was a version of it on here. Dune. Not Dude. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. Should be interesting because the PC version actually had quite good music, even though it was PC. The sound on the PC was not great compared to the Amiga. Cool. Is this the one you meant? Mean Streets, yeah. I'm not sure I know that one. This is definitely one of my favourite. It's kind of like a point and click strategy game. You have to do a bit of mining. Mine for spice. Cool music. Yeah. Sound and music was awesome on this. On the Amiga version, it's even better. Have you ever seen the film, Simon? The original one. If you haven't, I seriously recommend you see it. It's very, very good. Think. Just checking it, yes. The original film was a David Lynch film, so he did like Mulholland Drive and Twin Peaks. So, that's right, it had Sting in it. Such a great film. Patrick Stewart was Gurney Halleck. It's when Patrick Stewart used to have hair. Just a little bit of hair anyway. Let's go mining for some spice. Remember, it turned their eyes blue. That's what happens if you do too much spice, people. Your eyes go blue. I'm hoping they've cracked this game. Is it going to crash? Oh no, it worked. So there he is. Duke Leto Atreides. I am the Duke Leto Atreides, your father. No, who's really joking? That's not Star Wars. Wrong game. Stop talking. I want to go and have a look around the castle. Palace. Castle? I suppose it's kind of a castle. I like the music in this. There's a big old bed there. Let's have a look at the mirror. No, my eyes aren't turning blue yet. Oh no. Oh, I like the Amiga music version. That is awesome. Yes, I know you're my father. It's quite an involved game, this, so if I remember right. It's not one of those. That's right, yes. Yeah, he did. Now, because he was one of the Harkonnens, wasn't he? I think was he part of the Harkonnen? The evil Harkonnens. Fade Harkonnen. I'm sure that was it. Here's Jessica. It's not one of those games you can sort of pick up and play it. You have to sort of you get quite into it. I used to get quite into this, and you have to take these like helicopter things. The Ornithopter, that's it. No idea I'm getting in one of those yet. Okay, let's go and get some spicy things. Have you seen the new Dune film that came out in 2021? I started watching it. It wasn't a bad take on it, actually, but I never watched it all the way through. I didn't finish it. Yeah, Baron Harkonnen was... I don't know who the actor was that played him, I forget now, but it was quite sort of gruesome in the way that they... and his sidekick... he had like these sidekicks in there. Not Sting, but there was another guy played by Brad Dourif. Let's just take one of these. Let's have a little fly over here. You wouldn't want to drive your Berlingo van across the desert, would you, Simon? You'd be bouncing up and down on all those sand dunes by now. Let's go and have a look at this mysterious cave. I wonder who put that there. Mr. Fremen. Here up, Mr. Fremen. What's you doing in here? We've adapted to our life in the desert. Get the fennel out of my cave. We've heard of you. We don't want you in here. Now go away. Okay, so there you go. I know what we're going to do. The music is absolutely fantastic in this game. Scooby, what are you doing there? Right, let's go back to the palace. Yeah, it's one of those games you can't sort of just pick up and play it. It takes a very long time to get into it, but yeah, great game. I think we should have a look at Simon the Sorcerer next, because that's a classic game. I wonder if it's got the one with the voices in it. They did a remake recently on Xbox and PlayStation, which did have the voices on it. I don't think the Amiga has the voices, if I remember rightly. I think it was just the PC CD version. But I shall have a look, because I have got some CD games on here. CD-ROM, Amiga CD games. It's like, so I've got some CD-TV, CD32 games. Let's have a quick look, see what I've got. I'm hoping we've got... Let's just do a sort. See if we've got Simon the Sorcerer in here. It doesn't look like Simon the Sorcerer's in here, unfortunately. That's a shame. Interesting to see what Zool CD32 looks like. Actually, I'm going to try that. Well, I've got a funny feeling. No, I'm not going to. It's not going to work on my current setup. It'll probably need an AGA chipset. I'll bet you. Any money that won't work. Oh. Maybe it will. It's a bit glitchy. No, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like CD32 game. Anyway, I'll find Simon the Sorcerer. Simon the Sorcerer. Come on, load. Right, here we go. Run. I mean, I did stick with the Amiga tonight. I mean, we could have tried some other systems, but I thought, well, you know what? They've got so many games on the Amiga that I haven't even played yet. Might as well keep going. And it is my favourite system. But yeah, next weekend it's going to be some zombies. And zombies, werewolves, ghosts, you name it. And let's do Simon the Sorcerer. Here you go, Simon. Let's see what this is. I don't know if I played the Amiga version of this. I've done the PC. I'm getting low on goblin juice. And we're on. Copy protection follows. Now let's have a look in my manual. Let's see if that's right. Oh, there we go. See, the CD game had the voices in it too, which I think that made this game pretty good. But this version I don't think will have the voices in. No. So we start here. We've been teleported to this world. I don't think I ever completed this either. I got quite a long way in it. Well, I got stuck and I never went back to it again. That's right, the evil sorcerer was called Swordist. You are famous, mate. I didn't know you were a sorcerer though, but if you are, that's very good. Need some magic. Oh, right. Okay, gonna pick the dog up. Oh, see, it's not as fun as the one with Chris Barry's voice in it. He was very sarcastic. It had that sort of sarcasm that he has, sort of like from Red Dwarf. Well, Simon, I'll tell you what. If you've got some magic, mate, we could do with a bit of that at the moment. Open sesame. Let's have a look in this drawer. Oh look, there's a pair of scissors in here. Let's pick up the scissors. Now we have a pair of scissors. Let's open the fridge. Take the magnet. Magic Mike. Simon the Sorcerer or Magic Mike. Dangerous Dave. Wizardy stuff. Doggy fireplace. Let's go outside. God, this must... I tell you what, if anyone owned this on floppy disk on the Amiga, you must have had a lot of floppy disks on this to swap. I remember Monkey Island 2 came on about 12 disks or something silly. I thought Monkey Island 1 was bad enough on about 8 disks, but Monkey Island 2 I think was on 12 disks. It may have even been more. I've never had to swap disks so many times. But when the hard drive version came out, it was rather nice. Good morning. Bugger off. I'm doing my metal. He's so engrossed he couldn't even be bothered to say hello to you. What an absolute one of them. Okay. Let's see what this dude's selling. Talk to Dodgy Geezer. You interested in any priceless antique porcelain? Not really. They're crafted by the ancient ones of Graal. No, thanks. I've got lots of other priceless antiques. Anyone for a gold piece? Right. Because he's trying to con you. It's the recession. Oh, well, there you go. That's the answer for everything, isn't it? Well, how rude was that? It is a bit of a Del Boy. I was going to try and use the magnet on Dodgy Geezer. Oh, it doesn't work. I thought I could try and... I don't know. He might have been made of metal. Let's go into the shop. Open the door. Now that's something you don't see every day. A two-headed green alien shopkeeper. Ah, KO, you're back again. Nice to have you back. Yeah, North and South, Defender of the Crown. See if these guys are going to stop arguing. God, talking to toilet. Right. No, I think it's one of those games, you know. I think it was better on the PC. The CD version, anyway. It was okay. What am I looking for? Monkey Island. Not number 2, number 1. The original Monkey Island. Yes. Now this game needs no intro. You should all know this one. Oh look, I've got the I've got the quite possibly got the Spanish version of this. Fantastic soundtrack. I do seem to have the Spanish version of this though, but all the same, it's a great game. Yeah, the Roland MT32, something I always wanted to have with the PC, and yeah, very expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, we only had the to start with. We only had the Sound Blaster, the 8-bit Sound Blaster. I think later on I got myself the AWE32, which had better MIDI instruments. It wasn't quite the same as the MT32. So the Amiga did have a pretty good soundtrack though. Hola. Yeah, I've got the Spanish version, sorry. I read a bit of Spanish, but yeah, it's Threepwood, yes, Guybrush Threepwood. I have no idea I had the Spanish version of this, so sorry about that. Gracias. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even DOSBox, one of the sound cards that I always wanted at the time was the Gravis Ultrasound. The Gravis Ultrasound used a similar sort of sound engine to the Amiga. It had I think it was sample-based sounds. Very expensive though when it came out, and it wasn't very popular, unfortunately. But not in this country, it wasn't anyway. Not many people had the Gravis Ultrasound. Yeah, well, let's let's try and find the. I wonder if I've got the English version, just for some of the English people of watching. Maybe I would like to have a multi-language one, but in Britain we're quite lazy. We don't know many languages really. Some people do, but I don't. I'm quite lazy, so. I never really learnt much other languages, sadly. Bit of French, bit of German, bit of Spanish, but it wasn't compulsory like other countries. I think they made it compulsory to learn a second language, which was a very good thing. Sadly, they never did that here. Not at my school, anyway. Yeah, you might be right, actually. It could be alt or alt-alt. Actually, yeah, it could be one of those. Let's try it. Thanks, Simon. Yeah, no, cheers for joining in tonight, mate. Very good to have you on. And yeah, I will certainly keep practicing that because by the look of it, I need it. But no, thank you very much for joining in. Have a good evening, won't you? And I'll catch you soon. Cheers. I'm gonna try Monkey Island Alt. See what happens. And any minute now. No, I don't think this is the French version. Possibly. Yeah. Well, that's right. I mean, oh no, it's not made any difference. It seems like I've got the wrong ROM version. I expect the alt and alt versions are just different. Not sure what the differences are, but I've got the Spanish version again by the look of it. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's reset that. Sacre bleu, mon ami. Oui. And let's find. Well, yes, that's right. I did my like I said earlier, my actual Amiga is okay on a stream. I ran it last time, but it's. One, it was difficult to capture the video because I've only got the 15 kilohertz output, and to convert it is a bit of a pain, and it doesn't look quite good. Plus, it's slightly unpredictable, my actual Amiga, because it does get a bit hot. Plus the keyboard problem. So I went to the ROM solution. It's an identical setup to my A600 though. I've basically cloned my hard drive and I'm actually running it on WinUAE, so it's kind of my Amiga, but not my Amiga. So this is all you can see here. This is how I have my Amiga when it's running. So you got the 3.1 ECS because I upgraded my ROM chip, my Kickstart ROM chip. Yeah, it is weird actually. That I did wonder. I'm going to try Monkey Island 2 and see what we've got on that one. Probably find that the alt one's the English one, but I'm not going to do it again because I don't think anyone's going to want to see another Spanish version of it. I mean, it's alright if you're Spanish and you speak Spanish, but my Spanish isn't great, sadly. There's a chance that this could also be the German version. So some of the problems are my ROMs as well. But I have got Monkey Island 2 on floppy disk. Here we go. Here's the anti-piracy section. Now Monkey Island 2 on floppy disk I think it was on about 12 disks. Now swapping disks every 5 minutes used to drive me round the bend. 9. Yeah. Definitely that one. I think it's the English version. Well, let me tell you how I got in this mess in the first place. And it all starts here. Actually, this was very good on the PC. Cool music too. See, the PC version had the music going all the way through this. I guess they ran out of memory on the Amiga. They were a bit limited with RAM, where the PC had, obviously most PCs back then probably had about 4 to 8 megabytes of RAM, maybe a bit more. Yeah, probably getting into the sort of 486 DX66 times when Monkey Island 2 came out, perhaps, but yeah, some people had a bit more RAM than that, maybe 100 megs. Sadly, the Amiga got left behind a bit, unless you were lucky enough to own an A3000 or 4000 or something. Now, the Amiga 3000 is probably my favourite machine. I would have loved an Amiga 3000. Such a great looking machine that was. I'll go and find Big Whoop, which is the treasure. We all know what Big Whoop is. If you've played Monkey Island, of course. This dude's annoying. What an arse. Might as well say, sure, take my money, you're going to take it anyway. Go on, take my money, you're going to take it anyway. Off you go. Yeah, I did hear that actually, and I've never seen the port on the Amiga, sorry, on the Sega CD, or the Mega CD as it's known as here, I think. Yeah, I've never seen that port on there. I'd imagine that's pretty good though, because they must have used, they'd probably had different music, because it being the CD based, I'd imagine they'd use better music, and maybe even voice. I don't know if they went that far or not, but I will certainly have to check out the Sega CD version, Mega CD. Yeah, this was a great game. I mean, another game that honestly it goes on for ages. It's such a long-winded game, but it was great with the voodoo. This is and the ending of this game is a classic as well. But yeah, I think to be honest now, I think this is going to be it for tonight because there's so many other games I could choose, but I think I'm going to call it a night and yeah, going to go and rest my voice because voice is a bit croaky tonight. So yeah, maybe I need another drink, but a non-alcoholic one perhaps. So anyway, I'm going to wish you all good night and thank you very much for joining in with the stream tonight. It's been great to have you on with me. Okay, right. So it had the background music with no speech. Right. Oh, do you know what? I will go and check that out. I need to have a look at the Sega CD games a bit more. So I'm not very familiar with them, but yeah, thank you very much for joining in, KO. Nice to have you on with us tonight, well, with me. And yeah, hopefully I shall be on next weekend. So if you're about and you're at a loose end, come on. I'm doing a Halloween thing, so there's going to be ghosts, zombies, monsters, things like that. So anyway, good night to you. Thank you very much for joining in, and have a great evening, or wherever you are. Well, Belgium. So yeah, your time zone's slightly further ahead than us, I think, by an hour. So yeah, have a great evening and catch you soon. Cheers for now.